When the intellect rescues the soul's senses from the desires of the flesh and imbues them with dispassion, the passions shamelessly attack the soul, trying to hold its senses fast in sin. But if the intellect then continually calls upon God in secret, he, seeing all this, will send his help and destroy all the passions at once. I entreat you not to leave your heart unguarded so long as you are in the body. Just as a farmer cannot feel confident about the crop growing in his fields, because he does not know what will happen to it before it is stored away in his granary, so a man should not leave his heart unguarded so long as he still has breath in his nostrils. Up to his last breath, he cannot know what passion will attack him. So long as he breathes, therefore, he must not leave his heart unguarded, but should at every moment pray to God for his help and mercy. He who receives no help when at war should feel no confidence when at peace. When a man severs himself from evil, he gains an exact understanding of all the sins he has committed against God, for he does not see his sins unless he severs himself from them with a feeling of revulsion. Those who have reached this level pray to God with tears and are filled with shame when they recall their evil love of the passions. Let us therefore pursue the spiritual way with all our strength, and God, in his great mercy, will help us. And if we have not guarded our hearts as our fathers guarded theirs, at least in obedience to God, let us do all we can to keep our bodies sinless, trusting that at this time of spiritual dearth, he will grant mercy to us together with his saints. There's the word dispassion with an asterisk next to it. So let us look that up in the glossary. Dispassion, Greek apatheia, apatheia. That sounds like the root of the English word apathetic. Among the writers of the text, here translated, some regard passion as evil and the consequence of sin, and for them dispassion signifies passionlessness, the uprooting of the passions. Others, such as Saint Isaiah the Solitary, regard the passions as fundamentally good, and for them dispassion signifies a state in which the passions are exercised in accordance with their original purity, and so without committing sin in act or thought. Dispassion is a state of reintegration and spiritual freedom. When translating the term into Latin, Cassian rendered it purity of heart. Such a state may imply impartiality and detachment, but not indifference. For if a dispassionate man does not suffer on his own account, he suffers for his fellow creatures. It consists not in ceasing to feel the attacks of the demons, but in no longer yielding to them. It is positive, not negative. Evagrios links it closely with the quality of love, agape, and Diadochos speaks of the fire of dispassion. Dispassion is among the gifts of God.